out the bus.
Welcome, folks, to this exciting Division 5 round of 8 basketball game. Pioneer Panthers versus Ware Indians. We are already underway. Wouldn't be a BNC TV broadcast without a little bit of technical issues. Kurt Redeker goes in and gets 2. Pioneer coming off of an excellent game against I am sorry. I am just plain flustered. Having an excellent game against Old Colony. Oh, stolen away. Jack Glazier goes up and puts it down for 2.
Quick 4 points here for Pioneer.
Thanks, Alex. And speaking of that, after a sloppy beginning, for the broadcast, my name is Tyler Borba. With me is Alex Saban bringing you the play-by-play action. Indians go up for the ball, no good. Long pass over to Kurt Redeker, goes up and puts it down for 2. And a timeout is called.
Yeah, not a good start for Ware here. Allowing 3 straight open layups. Can't ask for a better start here for Pioneer.
And quite an extensive cheer squad. I feel like, we need a little cheer competition between our Bernardston Elementary cheer squad and this high school squad. But anywho.
Yeah, I don't like this, Tyler. Having away cheerleaders on your home court, I don't like that whatsoever.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Let it happen because at this point, with a 6-point lead, I think Ware really needs the cheering. But, totally fine with that. But thank you for tuning in. Either you're watching this broadcast because you couldn't make it here, but we mentioned this it's been packed house, but I don't think it's ever been as packed as this game, Alex. There is literally nobody in the Bernardston-Northfield area other than here in this gym tonight.
Expect for a good game here tonight, Tyler.
Absolutely. Ware coming into this game after a big win against Fenway High School. And travel is called on Ware. And it was that win that Ware had was against Fenway 45-33.
Very dominant defensive effort that game, only allowing the 8 seed to score 33 points. That's a defensive masterclass, Tyler.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be really hard for the Panthers to go past this elite defense, probably the best defense they've seen all year long, but so far, it seems they've been doing it with ease so far, already 6 points.
Well, you're right, and I was catching a little glimpse of the game between Fenway and Ware on Huddle, and it really looked like there was a lot of stealing, a lot of passes being intercepted, and we'll see if we'll see that by Ware against, if that same kind of defense is going to work against Pioneer as it did against Fenway.
But Pioneer, though, is one of the best ball movement teams in all of Massachusetts. As we've seen, they continue to move the ball around and give it to the open guy, and everybody on the court's a scoring threat. So you got to be aware of all 5 guys on the court, and that's going to be a tough assignment here tonight.
Oh, great steal by Ben Werner, given over to Alex McClellan, who's going to go up, feeds it back out to Kurt Redeker. Off the rim, McClellan gets the ball, hands it over to Fair, goes up there, no good on that one. Ball jumbled in the corner, out on Pioneer. I'll let the clock catch up. Taking it out is Owen McKeever. Ball swung around. Ball launched over, but stolen by Kurt Redeker. Evades defense and puts it away for 2.
Yeah, this is great transition. Defense to offense, Tyler. So far, 4 layups. Can't ask for a better start. Great job defensively to the offensive end.
The ball out of bounds on Ware. You know, Ware being the number
9 seed.
Number 9 seed, you know, they knew coming into this, you know, when you see that number 1 in the seeding chart, you know, it's intimidating. And BNC TV has been bringing you the live broadcast of these games, and you're able to see why that number 1 seed belongs to Pioneer.
Yeah, I mean, not only are they good offensively,
beautiful shot right there,
but they're also great defensively. So far, they've held Ware to 0 points. So far, it's been a shutout, Tyler, in the first 3.5 minutes. Got to give all the credit to the
great steal by Braden Fair. Tossed the ball up, a little too much mustard on it. Easy steal for Ware on that attack. McKeever with the ball. Hands it back to McKeever. Goes up for the jump shot, no good. McClellan with the rebound, hands it over to Redeker. Redeker hands it back to McClellan, back to Redeker, goes on the baseline, jumps up and gets the 2. And another timeout is called. Second timeout for Ware in the first quarter. Just under 4 minutes left. Ware yet to put points on the board. Pioneer is just being a force on the defense, not making shots easy at all for the Indians.
I mean, Pioneer's defense is so aggressive. They're all up in their face, allowing no open passes, taking away all the passing lanes and making them force difficult passes where they've been turning it over and getting easy layups on the other end. I mean, Pioneer's defense has led them to succeed all game long, and it's looking good for them so far.
No, totally agree with you, Alex. And Pioneer has been doing an excellent job of forcing Ware to make less than desirable moves, whether it's through passing or shots. They've been shutting down and tightening up their defense to the point where the only thing available is making really risky passes and risky shots. Keever to Kosher, goes up for the layup, no good.
That was a good play, though. That was a good play.
Absolutely, a nice try, just couldn't get it lined up correctly. Braden Fair in the left corner, swung around over to Redeker. McClellan, Werner. Back out to Glazier and then McClellan. Pioneer trying to find an opening, really making the Indian defense work. McClellan finds a space but stolen away. Brady Guimon brings the ball down. Tosses it back out to Alec Orzlak. Back to Guimon. Guimon trying to drive in, tosses it back out to Orzlak. Orzlak with the 3. And I believe that's stuck on the far side of the rim.
Oh, edgy, Tyler.
You know, I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a shot from the opposite side of the rim get stuck on the far side. Very, very interesting physics right there.
You don't see that every day.
You know what? I'm feeling generous mentally. He deserves half a point for that one.
I want to go that far, Tyler.
You know what? I said I'm feeling generous. Forget to stop the clock. So a little ref discussion, understandably, to kind of feel like this is not exactly sure. Would they call that it's a jump ball? Okay. Very interesting. I say battle it out until the ball comes loose, no whistle. Ball pops in and pops back out. Still Ware ball on the baseline. And here again, just ferocious defense, ball knocked back out. It will remain Ware, just Pioneer foaming at the mouth to get their hands on the ball first.
Little interesting, they fouled just before he shot it. They're gonna call it on the floor.
And ball goes up, takes a tough roll. Ware hangs onto the ball, but it pops loose off of Pioneer. It will remain Indian ball.
So many deflections so far, Tyler.
Kozier out to McKeever, back to Guimond with a three, and Ware's on the board.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Guimond. Took his time and nailed the jumper.
Redeker up top, hands it over to Glazier. There, drives in, decides not, hands it over to Redeker, who drives it through. Ball passed out to Jack Glazier for three, off the rim. Braden Fair trying for the ball, but kind of looks like it was slapped out and recovered by the Indians. Guimond hands it over to Kozier. Then McKeever finds Jack Godrow, and he puts it up for two. McClelland to Redeker. Still waiting for that clock to catch up. Jack Glazier on the far side finds McClelland, who almost had an open lane, but decided to give it back out. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Braden Thayer with a jump shot off the back of the rim. Pioneer hangs on to it and gets a reset. Redeker drives in, and Redeker will get the charge call.
Yeah, that could have went either way, Tyler, but looks like from the ref's angles, he saw a little too much shoulder, lowering his shoulder there, creating the contact, which resulted in the offensive foul.
Well, it was a really quick move, and to be honest, all the movement I was seeing was off of Redeker, so maybe the referees had something there. Under a minute now in the first quarter. Kiever tosses the ball back out to Justin Grout, but the ball pops loose. It will be Indian ball.
Got me worried there. Redeker diving and almost hitting the bleachers there. Both players.
Well, the nice thing about this is with a packed house, you have some nice soft laps. And a nice three by Ware. I didn't see the player. Alex Orslak. I think that's the second three for Orslak. He had the first one as well. No?
It was Guimond.
Guimond, my bad.
But I know he shot one earlier.
Will Glazier with three, puts it away.
That's some good team basketball there, Tyler, moving around until you get the open shot.
That is it for the first quarter. After 8 minutes of play, Pioneer with a 17-8 lead over Ware. I would say Pioneer right off the gun, really taking advantage of that first-ranked intimidation. Really got off to a big start and then kind of slowly settled in as Ware also settling in and working on what they've been doing and what's gotten them here throughout this season. But overall, still a very close game. We're sitting at a 9-point game. Still a very close game, especially in MIAA tournament. Alex, what kind of details we got?
I mean, yeah, like you said, Tyler, Pioneer's defense has just been ferocious all game long, allowing no open looks, no open passing lanes. We've seen so many pass deflections, forcing Ware to reset time and time again. The more times you reset, the more times it's going to be harder to get to the top in order to score for your offense. And unfortunately, Ware has had a very hard time doing that, not just this game, but all season long. They've really relied on their defense throughout the whole year, and it's going to be tough holding an elite offense like the Pioneer Panthers here tonight.
Well, second quarter now underway. Braden Thayer with some tight defense right off. Redeker driving it around. Nice jump shot and puts it down for two. McKeever to Kozier. Swung around to Orzlak. Orzlak at the top. Hands it over to Guimon. Thought about driving in, but stopped. Jump shot off the rim, recovered by Thayer. Redeker, big pass over to Will Glazier. Ball off the back of the rim, recovered by Guimon. Stripped by Alex McClellan. Redeker hands it over to Alex, puts it away for two. Pioneer making sure that they put that ball away. Brown with a tough layup. Hand it over to Thayer. Can't get the shot, but they hang on to the ball. McClellan gives it back out to Glazier. Glazier back to Thayer with a long three off the rim. And a tough recovery. Ball heads out of bounds off of Brody Kozier. McClellan inbounds to Glazier. Thayer up top, tight defense by Owen McKeever. Redeker on the far side, hands it back out to Alex McClellan. Swung around to Jack Glazier. Back to Redeker, 7 seconds on the shot clock. They need to make something happen. The jump shot off the back of the rim, swatted away into the corner. Pioneer gets a reset. Alex McClellan from outside, no good. Braden Thayer will take a shot and puts it down.
Yeah, you can't do that if you're Ware. Allow those offensive rebounds for Pioneer. The more possessions they have, the more chances they have to score. And that's a big no-no if you're Ware.
Yeah, nice job by Jack Godrow putting it up for two. Nice box out by the Indians. On the baseline, Justin Grau will get the foul.
Yeah, Jack tried to stay up there on the defensive possession there, but just got a little bit of jersey causing the foul.
Grau with a second shot. Off the back of the rim. Redeker taking off, slowing it up. Hands it back to Jack Glazier. Redeker up top. To Glazier. And the Thayer. Drive again, very good defense we're seeing from the Indians. I would say during the second quarter, they've really had it. And Jack Glazier won't be denied. He puts it up for 2.
What a good off-ball cut there by Jack Glazier, finding his spot and just drains the layup there.
Guimond with a good drive towards the baseline. Tries to find Glazier. Ball gets swung around. Free shot from the corner by Jason Mumper. And Redeker floats one up, but no good. Brody Kozier out to Guimond. And that'll be a foul on...
Blocking foul on Alex McClellan there.
Would you say as Guimond drove, Alex might have shifted his body and that put himself in movement?
Yup. He was a little late there moving.
Nice rebound after the Grout shot. Jack Gaudreau for 2.
Yeah, if Ware wants to stay in this game, they need more plays like that. Boxing out the defender and getting the easy putback opportunity.
Going with a shot, but Pioneer recovers. Big 3 by Thayer, no good. Guimond will bring it down. Mumper tosses it back out to Guimond.
Oh.
Glazier to McClellan. Glazier to Redeker. Redeker will take it up top, back over to Glazier. Pioneer analyzing defense, trying to find an opening, see if they can rock this defense and offset them. Ball pops loose, but Jack Glazier hangs on to it. Great defense by Grout. And Redeker, patient with some aggressive defense there, but goes up and gets the 2.
Yeah, Redeker just found the opening somehow through the 2 trees defending him. Somehow goes through both of them and gets the wide open.
Navigates through, sorry about that. Long pass over to Thayer. Ends it over to Redeker. Jack Glazier with a 3. Off the back of the rim. McKeever recovers. McKeever with a tough toss, ran out of court. Didn't really have a good angle on that shot. Redeker drives through and tosses it up. He'll get the foul.
Yeah, that was a good Euro step by Kurt Redeker, maneuvering his way through 2 defenders once again and drawing the foul.
Minute and a half left in the first half. Redeker sinks the first. Brody Kozier to Orslak in the corner. To McKeever, drives through, ferocious defense, pops the ball loose. Redeker resetting, McClellan. Glenn to Redeker. Werner. Redeker finds a lane, tosses it back out to Jack Glazier for 3 and puts it down.
That was a good move by Redeker there, driving inside, forcing the defense to collapse on him, leaving Jack Glazier wide open for 3.
Gaudreau over to Orzelak for 3 and puts that down. 15 seconds left. Redeker slowing it down, making sure Pioneer is the last to handle it. McClellan for 3. Goes down, and that is it for the first half. Pioneer with a 35-16 lead as we go into halftime. Where we're sitting at a 19-point deficit. However, I think Ware has really stepped it up since the opening of the game. They've really done a great job of stepping up their defense. Pioneers, I think, going to need to make some adjustments if they're going to really create that that comfortable spread that they've been used to up until now. And you know, we'll see what's going to happen in this this second half. Alex.
I would agree with you, Tyler. They did look better in the second quarter until the final minute, where they allowed 8 points in the final minute. That is a big no-no. If you want to be in this game, you got to play every single minute, even when things aren't going your way. You got to play every single minute. We saw the defense was elite through the first 7 minutes, but the Pioneer offense, as talented as they are, figured it out in the final minute and made it almost a 20-point game. This is going to be such a hard deficit to come back from, Tyler. But Ware still has a whole nother half to play, but they have to adjust and play every single minute of the second half.
Oh, very much so. There's a lot of adjustments that need to be made, and we will see, you know, what comes out, what kind of discussions both teams are going to be having, and see if what those adjustments are going to bring for the next 16 minutes of play. But with that, we're going to go into our halftime break. When we come back, more of this MIAA Division 5 Round 8 basketball game, Pioneer Panthers versus Ware Indians. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back, folks. This exciting MIAA tournament game. Pioneer Panthers, it's the Ware Indians. Just coming out of the second half, but before the third quarter, I'm gonna give a little shout out to our fan section, our student fan section. It's a planned whiteout night. Everyone's showing up wearing white. Now, you know, when I look at that section there, it makes me think after the game, everyone's gonna take off and do one of those 5K powder races. Either that, or it's a, you know, it looks like they're reenacting a therapy session from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But either way, I'm glad they're all here. They're definitely cheering on the Panthers, and this is such an exciting game. Glad to be here. It's nothing quite like being here, and if you can't be here, I love bringing this broadcast to you, either if you're watching this in Ware, watching this in the Bernardston-Northfield area, or your family across the globe tuning in. Love having you with us. Thank you for supporting BNC TV. And more importantly, your local high school athletics. Want to give a quick shout out to the BNC TV sponsors, Sam Browning Jr. Trucking and Greenfield Cooperative Bank. Want to thank you so much for sponsoring the BNC TV sports broadcast. Love having some sponsors. Really excited to bring this broadcast, and with those companies' help, you know, they're making it possible for you to be watching this broadcast right now. Tyler Worlem, Alex Sabin here.
Alex McClellan, he's playing right now.
Yep, he's on the court. My bad, buddy. Alex Sabin. You know, after so many names rattling out of my mouth. I'm surprised I've kept it straight this long. But, yep, Tyler Borlow, Alex Sabin here, bringing the play-by-play action. Alex, you know what kind of changes do you think that we're looking forward to in the second half?
Well, Ware's got to step it up on the defensive end. Like I said, last half, they got to play all 16 minutes of this half. But they also got to get something going offensive end. They've done good at 3 so far, but they got to get more of an inside presence, get offensive rebounds, put it back in, or at least get them in foul trouble and go to the free throw line and dominate that way. But something has to change on the offensive end than what happened last half, Tyler.
And you know, Pioneer so far has yet to lose a game this season. And to me, you know, that tells you a lot of things. But in reference to, you know, the defense and offense work that Ware is doing, other teams have just not been able to stop the powerhouse that is the Pioneer offense. And it'll be very interesting to see what kind of changes the Indians are going to make if they're going to, you know, cut off the scoring that is the Pioneer offense. Grout driving on the baseline, finds an opportunity and opens the third quarter up with 2.
What did I just say, Tyler? They got to get more of an inside presence. That was a good job there by Grout, getting good positioning on the hoop, having the easy layup to convert.
Jack Glazier, Redeker to Werner in the corner. Werner puts it away.
Everybody's scoring threes, Tyler.
Guimon brings it up top, trying to find a hole in the paint. Oh, great job. Great job by the Indians finding Jack Gaudreau open there. Gaudreau with a perfect patience on the defense.
Much better offensively so far, Tyler.
Big steal, McKeever with the jump shot, rolls off the rim. A floater?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice job, Bo.
2 turnovers by Pioneer in a row. This is the kind of thing that Pioneer does not want to happen. And you know, we've seen tiny funks happen with Pioneer before, and if this continues, I'd say within the next 60 seconds, Coach Thayer is going to call a timeout and ask his players to reset. Big 3-point fading shot by Braden Thayer in the corner.
Yeah, what a shot there by Braden Thayer. Went to a spot in the corner and drained the fadeaway 3.
Guimon stuck on the baseline, feeding it back outside. McKeever with a 3-shot, no good. McClellan comes back up with it. Big pass over to Thayer, drives on the baseline. Tries a little fancy toss, can't make it happen, but Redeker tries his hand at it. Great layup.
What a layup there by Kurt Redeker. Spun around 2 defenders and then finished with a reverse layup there.
Guimon to McKeever. Oh, hard to receive pass there with all the white jerseys. Pioneer comes out with it. Thayer gets the layup. Does not make the layup, but gets the foul. I'm all jumbled, Alex. All jumbled.
You good, Tyler?
Hey, if you're tuning in the BNC TV area, do you feel like you could do a great job with the play-by-play? I'd like to talk with you. I'm more than happy to hand this off to somebody. Sometimes I'm spread a little bit thin. I'm here working the camera and the laptop. Jason ball fed around to Guimond. Gaudreau for three, comes down short. Big pass over to Jack Glazier, who's patient, waits for the defense to pass by and puts it up for an easy two.
Ware defense sort of collapsing right now. Pioneers gaining all the momentum.
To McClellan. It's swatted away, clean defense there. Redeker puts it up, gets his own rebound, and he'll get the foul the second time up.
Yeah, Pioneers just doing a real good job attacking the paint, getting these layups, and if it doesn't go in, they draw fouls and go to the free throw line like we saw right there.
And so far in the third quarter, Pioneer's been doing an excellent job on the rebounding all game, but in particular, this third quarter, they're really doing a great job making sure that they get the rebound and put the ball where it needs to go. Comes up, Pioneer hangs on to it. Three shot, no good. Recovered by Gaudreau. McKeever drives on the right side. Puts it back out to Guimond with a three shot. Comes up short. Indians hang on to it. Kozier comes in. No good. McClellan with the rebound. Braden Thayer to McClellan. Redeker to Judah Glenn, goes up and gets the two.
What a great ball movement right there, Tyler. Was going from one side of the court to the other with a wide open reverse layup there.
Oh, and a great answer back by McKeever. Yeah, that last play by Pioneer, that was a perfect example of how they were double teaming Braden Thayer, and Pioneer saw an opportunity to move the ball around and find the open player left because of the double teaming, and that happened to be Judah Glenn.
And you see, Tyler, this is why we're the best team in the state right now, #1 ranked. We have so many weapons offensively, not just Braden and Kurt. Everybody can do a little bit of everything as everybody knows their roles and know when to score.
Braden Thayer with a fading shot. And that was before the buzzer. Given back. Judah Glenn with the three.
Well, that shot by Judah Glenn took his time, set his feet, and drained the three.
And you know, that wouldn't have happened if Braden Thayer wasn't quick on the shot to make sure that it hit the rim and reset the clock if Pioneer got the rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds on Pioneer. Guimond to inbound in the left corner. Long pass back out to McKeever. McKeever finding a lane, weeds through, but can't get a good roll on the rim. Handed over to Thayer, who puts it in and gets the foul.
That was a great fast break opportunity. Pioneer read that like a book, saw the one-on-one matchup with Thayer, and he finishes over him.
Thayer will get the one. McKeever to Guimond. The Kozier with a three off the back of the rim. Covered by Orzelak, who will get a foul.
Yeah, Ware's got to get something going offensively. So far, they do have 7 points on the offensive end, but they certainly should have a lot more points than that, Tyler. We've seen a few wide open shots that haven't converted. They got to step it up here.
Braden Thayer slows it down. Going to Thayer, long three. Puts that away. Thayer just cannot be stopped.
Yeah, Thayer cooking right now in the third quarter. 11 points so far. We saw what he did last game with a 3 threes in the third. The third quarter seems to be his memo.
Keever on the left. Kosher with a shot from the corner, covered by McClellan. Whitaker driving on the baseline, gets the foul and the 2.
They're doing not only great inside, but also outside, Tyler. Everything is clicking right now for the Pioneer offense.
Yeah, I think a timeout wasn't even needed. I was talking earlier about how, if Pioneer was having turnovers like they were early in the third quarter, then Coach Thayer was going to call the timeout and kind of, give them a chance to reset. But it looks like Pioneer has made the adjustment they needed to all on their own. Ooh, tough pass. Very difficult situation for McKeever. Double teamed on the baseline. It was really hard to make a precise pass, but good attempt, especially when you run out of court like that. McClellan to Glenn. And back up to Glazier, back over to McClellan. Pioneer making the defense move. Alex McClellan with a 3 shot off the back of the rim, recovered by Will Glazier over to Thayer, who makes a 3 attempt and succeeds. Beautiful 3 shot.
Braden Thayer magic, Tyler. We've seen it all season long.
Noah Perry with a 3 shot, and Indians hang on to it. Orzlak with a 3, no good. Braden Thayer, long pass over to Judah Glenn, receives it, and goes up. No foul.
Well, it looked like a clean block there, Tyler. He blocked it and it went off his head and out of bounds, so it's going to be Ware basketball.
Five seconds left. Perry with a floater, gets the 2. Nice job by Noah Perry. End of the third quarter, Pioneer on point to hit their quota. And as we talk, if I can take out my abacus, Pioneer is still averaging 70.5 points a game. And with the averaging that I got off of Mass Live, Ware has been averaging 59.4 points per game. But Pioneer, with another 8 minutes of play, in order to achieve 70 points, they're looking at 7, and I think they can achieve that. But Pioneer has had a heck of a third quarter, Alex. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Tyler, they scored 28 points that third quarter. That's going to be their new season high in a quarter for the second half. Everybody was clicking offensively, especially Braden Thayer, who led the way with 14 points in the third quarter.
Well, Alex, there's a reason why we have the phrase feeling right at home. Pioneer, this is the last game in the tournament for them to have home court advantage. They do feel right at home, you can see that. And they're playing the same game that they've been playing since late December. McClellan to Thayer. Glazier swings it around to McClellan. Will Glazier on the right side finds Thayer in the right corner. McClellan back to Thayer, who's open. He puts it up, rolls around the rim. Pioneer with after some bobbling, Braden Thayer takes another try, comes up short. The ball bounces into Will Glazier's looks like the players were looking at knocking the ball out of bounds off of Ware Indians. Couldn't get the angle right, but winds up going right into Will Glazier's hands, who gets the 2.
Will couldn't get any more lucky there. It was literally dished the ball in not a better spot.
Well, I think that follow through is super key on what makes Pioneer's offense so special. Will Glazier to Thayer. Falling to Werner to Will Glazier. And that charge is called. Student section disagrees with the charging call. That should be noted. McKeever needs some help. Hands it back to Jack Gaudreau. And then McKeever resets. Gives it back out to Mumper with a 3-shot. Good rebound hands. Indians will get another try. Mumper to Grout. Swung around to McKeever. Off the rim. Thayer comes up with it. Redeker double teamed. Finds Jack Glazier on the far side. Ball gets swung around. Alex McClellan takes a 3-shot off the rim. McKeever rebounds. Breaks through. Heads to the baseline for the shot, but he'll get a foul.
So far, no points in the fourth quarter for the Ware offense.
Ball rolls around the rim. McClellan comes up with it to Redeker. To Thayer. Drives it in with the floater. And gets the 2. Mumper really trying to drive through.
Going to be an and one basket there. What a good take there by Mumford.
And Mumford will get 3. Redeker driving through, tosses the ball back out. After getting swarmed by green jerseys, Thayer with a 3 off the rim. Pioneer hangs on. Redeker drives through. And Redeker will get the charge call before getting rid of it.
Yeah, where it kind of created a wall there that Redeker had to go through. They just stood still, and Redeker draw the charge.
Mumper looking for a pass over to Grout. And Pioneer with the steal. Redeker left open, drives in and gets the 2.
What a good Euro step that was, Tyler. He went right, then left, and had a wide open right-handed layup.
And you know, the whole reason Redeker had so much open space to do that is Pioneer has done a fantastic job of the key player being the one that gives up the ball. You give up the ball, drawing attention in one direction, and that turns their backs to you to get the ball back. And Pioneer does a great job of executing on that person, quote, left behind. Redeker will jump. And another charge call.
I don't know, I disagree with that call, Tyler. The defender was moving backwards and didn't really stick his ground. I disagree with that call.
Well, it's a hard thing to watch. I do think to some extent these guys defensively are not really taking the Redeker sidestepping bait. You know, you're probably right on the stepping backwards. Game on to Gaudreau and gets the 2. Thayer to Glazier. Back to Thayer, swinging it around. Back to Braden Thayer in the right corner. Rolls off the rim, picked up by McKeever. Difficult, spontaneous shot there. Pioneer recovers. Thayer steps back. Some rather deep swinging for Pioneer. Perhaps trying to create some open space. Braden Thayer comes in unattended and gets the 2. Pioneer hitting their quota with that one. Orszlak with a 3. No good. McClellan with double teaming. Brings it over to Thayer, to Glazier. Swinging it around to Werner. Pioneer really making the defense walk the court if they're going to play tight D. And Thayer with a 3 shot off the rim. Werner recovers it. McClellan back over to Thayer. And a travel is called. And Pioneer starters will sub out. Great job by the Pioneer starters.
Tyler, they played excellent basketball here tonight. Looked good offensively and defensively. Everybody contributed. Really couldn't ask for a better game from those 5 guys that just got subbed out.
3 shot by Hayden Gerard. Recovered by Will Glazier. Put away for 2.
Will Glazier with 7 points.
Oh, tough layup there for the Indians, recovered by Pioneer. Hayden Colleen to Gerard, back out to Glazier. Hands it over to Glenn, and then Gerard in the corner, off the rim. Pioneer really hoping for something. Hayden Colleen gets the rebound and the 2.
I think everybody is feasting tonight here for Pioneer.
Perry driving through, Troy Jerzyk. Judah Glenn. Some tight defense by Brody Kozier. Will Glazier. Pioneer really just trying to eat the clock. That reshot to Glenn. They'll hand the ball over. I apologize, I let the clock run. There are 8 seconds left. And as the clock winds down, Pioneer will be moving on to the Final Four. Tough fought battle. Ware worked it hard. Tried really hard, had some really great defense that brought them here. But Pioneer is just a force to be reckoned with this season. Pioneer 75-29 at the end of the game. And if I'm not mistaken, this entire tournament, Pioneer has been resting with some mid-70s on all of their scores, whether it was against Prospect Hill, whether it was against Old Colony. They have been working in mid-70s on their score. It's just been doing a fantastic job, and so far, teams have just been quite baffled by the Pioneer offense.
I mean, Tyler, 8 guys for Pioneer scored tonight. Almost every single player on the team scored. That's insane. Usually guys only have 1, maybe 2 elite scores they need to worry about, but Pioneer is a group of individuals that know how to play basketball, both offensively and defensively, and that is why they are undefeated, Tyler, and the #1 ranked team in the state.
There they are with their Final Four trophy.
Back-to-back Final Fours, Tyler.
Absolutely, and of course, you know, elsewhere in the bracket, we're looking at tomorrow night some big games. Drury versus English High. And that'll be the #4 taking on the #5 seed tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Whoever wins that game is who Pioneer is going to be facing in the Final Four. Now, Pioneer has faced Drury twice and has come out the victor. And of course, you want to play the team that you know and you know how to beat rather than playing a team you've yet to play against. But we'll see what happens with that game on Saturday, and then we'll determine what the Final Four game is next week, when, where, and what time. Also tonight, that's been happening at the same time, tempted to see if I can look up any scores, but New Mission, the #7 seed, is facing off against Hopedale, the #2 seed, tonight at 6 p.m. And, you know, a little bit of history, Hopedale being the #2 seed, the biggest eyeball Pioneer's been having throughout this tournament is seeing what Hopedale will do. When you're the #1 seed, you're gonna eyeball the one just under you, but also New Mission being the #7 seed. And it's not just that, New Mission is also the defending division champions from last year. They upset Pioneer in the Final Four last year. So, you know, you're definitely
I want to rematch.
Really looking with a microscope over New Mission and seeing what they're doing. And quite frankly, I'm glad that those two need to face off each other in order to get a crack at Pioneer. But we'll see what happens with those games. Alex, any other stats that we want to go over?
Yeah, I'll talk about the scoring leaders. So, for the winning team, the Pioneer Panthers, Braden Thayer led the way with 23 points amongst 4 3-pointers also in this game. Kurt Rediker was second with 19 points, followed by Jack Glazier with 11, Will Glazier with 7, Judah and Alex each with 5, and then can't forget about Ben Warner's 3 and Hayden Colleen's 2. As for the Indians, Jack Goodrow led the way with 10 points, followed by Alex Orsock with 6. And those two were the two major guys amongst the 7 scorers that scored for the Ware Indians. Great effort all around, but Pioneer did a great job defensively, and that's why they only scored 29 points, as Pioneer managed to play elite defensive, no open looks, and play their game the entire time.
Well, thank you for that, Alex. Yeah, the numbers are there. The numbers are showing. Pioneer is just a force to be reckoned with, and we have seen it game in and game out all season. Working on a perfect season right now. They are 2 games away from achieving that, an achievement that has not been obtained by Pioneer since 1997. And we're, don't want any jinxing, but it's exciting to see the potential that's happening here. These guys just look great out here, and it's going to be exciting to see what the next few games are going to have for us. And with that is it for us here at Messer Gymnasium, not just for tonight, but that's it for us for this season. All other games are going to be played off-site. Pioneer is going to be facing off against either Drury or English High, and that is yet to be determined.
Of course, English High defeated us in the baseball Final Four, so that would be interesting if we play them.
That would be very interesting. And
hopefully history won't repeat itself, though.
Well, we will see. We will see. And you know what? I'm excited for the baseball season, but one season at a time, of course. Let's see how this goes. But love bringing the Pioneer Sports to you folks. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Still a lot of details to get figured out, whether or not we'll be able to bring the broadcast, what kind of coverage we'll get. Bare minimum, BNC TV will be there and getting it documented and recorded. And we'll see what we can bring you. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. Tyler Warbo, Alex Sabin here at Messer Gymnasium, and we will see you next time.